I am HVAC repair guy, a former nuclear power electrician with over 17 years in the field turning wrenches on heating and cooling systems. I've seen what happens to equipment after the salesmen leave and the warranties age. Today we're looking at the Bryant 575C and the AirEase PRPGE14. On paper, they both handle heating and cooling from an outdoor cabinet, but there's a lot more to long-term ownership than what's in a brochure. Most homeowners think the biggest choice is picking the most efficient unit. In my experience, that's only part of the story. What really dictates your satisfaction is how reliable the unit is, how easily it can be repaired when something fails on a freezing night, and what you'll spend owning it over the next 15 years. The most important technical difference between these two entry-level units comes down to internal component design and component access. Both units deliver 81% AFUE for heating, meaning 81 cents of every gas dollar turns into heat while the rest escapes out the flue. Both operate at 13.4 SEER for cooling efficiency, and both utilize louvered panels to protect their outdoor coils from physical impacts. Looking at current market pricing based on distributor and contractor listings, the Bryant 575C equipment typically runs between $2,000 and $3,500, with total turnkey installation costs ranging from $4,800 to $7,500 depending on your region and duct transitions. The AirEase PRPGE14 equipment sits slightly lower, running from $1,800 to $3,200 with installed totals between $4,500 and $7,200. That gives AirEase a modest upfront price advantage. What the brochure won't tell you is that no brand name can overcome a poor installation. Furthermore, routine annual maintenance, like washing out the outdoor coil, checking electrical connections, and changing your filters monthly, is what actually gets a gas pack to a 20-year lifespan. If it were my house, I'm picking the AirEase PRPGE14. Backed by Allied Air and Lennox International, it matches Bryant's efficiency and louvered panel design while putting a few extra $100 back in your pocket on the upfront equipment cost.